we sit with Bab Dada and think of peace in the world. Share volume. When we let us sit with Bab Dada and think of peace in the world, where everyone thinks of well-being of everyone. There is sympathy in everyone's heart. There is kindness, love, so that because of inner conflict, the conflicts which get created outside the world, in the world, amongst people, that conflict can change into harmony. It is for the whole world. Anyone who is suffering, because of whatever reason, God's power, God's rays of light should help those souls to come out of their suffering. Our thoughts towards everyone are thoughts of love and peace, kindness and sharing. We have thoughts that every human being on the earth should be happy, should be peaceful, and they should feel belonging to one God as one family, as brothers and sisters. We continue to keep these thoughts and send vibrations of love and peace in the world. Now we will take Drishti from Baba.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is 21 day of our 21 days Pati self-sovereignty titled Prajapita Brahma, elevated Sanskar brother and sister. Now we'll be listening from Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Today is our 21st day of self-sovereignty program. Check and change chart. I must say congratulations to those who had been attending, and you all were here for 21 days. Actually, most of you are with us since 8 months, but these 21 days were more for keeping chart, and majority of you have kept chart and have good experiences of feeling, knowing your mind, knowing your intellect, knowing your sanskars. Check and change chart has helped many, many. We had been getting lot of beautiful experiences, and because listening is one thing, but to do it in practical, I think that means you have moved forward. And Baba definitely one who follows all what Baba teaches. Baba has special love for them, special blessings, and many of you must be feeling that also in your life. We are very, very fortunate that Shiv Baba enters in Brahma Baba body, and we recognized when we looked at Brahma Baba, we felt, yes, they both are our fathers. When they are combined, they are Bab Dada, father and grandfather. Brahma Baba never wanted people to see him as a saint or as Mahatma, never. Because he said if any many used to come to Mount Abu, you want to have darshan of your guru. And Baba said, you tell them we don't have guru. Because he said that Shiv Baba is incognito and I am just a chariot of Shiv Baba. So he never wanted recognition as a saint or as a great man, or so he remained very, very incognito. Even his personality was really, really very good because he was royal and his character was very high. But very good person and personality, I must say. I have met thousands of people, but I haven't seen anyone like Brahma Baba. So royal and looked so untouched. So Brahma Baba chose him because, of course, many, many special qualities. Whenever Baba used to come in during winter to Delhi, he said, I don't want many people to receive me at train station. Baba will never accept garland. So few went. So Baba will just take a small bouquet for a few moments. Baba says, no, I cannot accept all this. So he didn't want a big crowd. He didn't want a garland. And because I remember also going to station many, many times. Because the center I was staying was not very far. And also respect, and so I will always go, and seeing his humility, that I don't want my name, my recognition, and they don't know that Baba is using me. So they don't know Baba, Shiv Baba or God. And then also, as soon as he recognized Shiv Baba, the first direction when Baba came was about purity. Purity of all levels, purity of thought. That means always have good wishes, look at everyone as soul. Purity of attitude. He was loving to everyone, poor, rich, person of position or just ordinary person. He had such a lovely vision, and that used to make souls come very close to him, even those who will not become students or take knowledge, but they will love him. Baba's drishti, that all are souls, children of Shiv Baba, immediately make us feel belong to God. I really, really experienced his purity, even through his words. Then first time I met Brahma Baba, he was saying few things. I don't remember everything because at that time, but I remember few words. And I also thought that, great people always say good things for you. So I didn't take it like more than that. But after that, whenever he said, whatever he said, every word came true. I can say it in my life. You will be this or you will do this. You will be this, you will do this. And I used to smile because I was very shy and I was not a public person ever. So I liked his quality and I also was almost like that. But then how each word he spoke, I remember as soon as I went, first thing he wanted me, after, as soon as I finished my studies, even before that, Baba wants you to send you to this center to give lectures. Baba wants you to send you here. And I said, no, that's not what I want. Because I was a home person. But then I think after a year or so, must be after a year, assignments which I was given required travel every weekend, every week. So his words were like, as he was Tirkaldarshi, he was seeing my future. And that also because it's like I felt what he's saying. Not only he knows what I could do, but was blessing. I felt like he's blessing and saying, child, this needs to be done. So I always remembered what Baba wanted me to do. When he became aware, after that I just said, I have to do what Baba had said, Brahma Baba. So his words were words of blessing for all of us. And his every action was example. We all used to say, well, Baba, he started at the age of 60 and he was able to maintain accurate timetable. When I say accurate, you all know that every morning, 2 minutes before time, he will be standing near door or someone will escort him in the class. I had to do that also for 3 weeks. He was in Delhi. And when I'm busy, I just, oh, this is the time for Baba. So when I went, he's very quietly standing behind the door, and I will go with him to the stage. So very punctual, very timetable was really accurate, whether he had to eat lunch or breakfast or dinner in time, very punctual. And I think that punctuality had impact on the timetable of yajna. I'm not talking of individuals because some they don't have any timetable. They are always late, they're always running, they always but yajna, when I say yajna is 4 o'clock, you have to go for Amrit Vela. So many had this need or habit, whatever, to have a cup of tea before they go for Amrit Vela, especially in winter. I never heard a single day that tea was not ready. Or brother said, oh, we are still making. Never. So that Brahma Baba's each quality until now is part of yajna functioning. As I said, individuals, yes, it's up to them. But yajna, bhog has to be offered at 12, 5 to 12. Bhog is ready. Never, never 5 minutes after 12 that they will take bhog in Baba's room. And I'm really, really amazed at how Randa Bhavan, Gyan Sarovar, Shantivan, everywhere that quality of punctuality. So Brahma Baba's action and the virtue became the energy of yajna. You all can think about so many things. Baba had lot of love for children. So when children come, everyone gets troli, right? So they still get troli, right? Baba always gave small gift, little gift. Until now we get gift, right? Of course, dadis have this thought that whatever Baba did, we should continue that tradition. And dadis did it. Now dadis are not there actively, but still the tradition continues. Muniben is there. She makes sure everyone gets toli and blessing, toli and gift. So his actions were like example, became the energy of yajna. And this reminds us that we also, each one of us, do action in such a way that it becomes the yajna, the energy for yajna. If I don't have discipline when I eat, when I wake up, when I or eat any time, keep eating whole day, no. There were timings, what has to be eaten, quantity. Brahma Baba had fixed quantity. And that is why until age of 93, his health was manageable. His emotions were very, very controlled or disciplined. His relationship with everyone was very sweet. There were so many children, 300 children in the beginning. But he didn't have any difficulty. He was detached observer. He knew that all have different sanskars. So somebody said, Baba, they have conflict. Baba said, let them fight. It's good because now they will separate, so there will be another center will open. It didn't bother him. And these days, anywhere is, oh, we want harmony, we want. It's all right, let's see. Some things might be happening, right? If drama is accurate, all souls have different role to play. But I have to keep creating beautiful energy, vibrations, each action and the word should create energy in the yagya as it should be. Because anyone who complained to Brahma Baba, he never took it as a complaint, right? And said, okay, I will try to resolve it. I will try this. No. He will smile and he will say, go on, let's see what next happens. Because he knew that is drama. There will be some benefit. So when I think of Baba's mind, Baba's words and Baba's actions, and then when we get knowledge, one of important thing we know, as souls, we are children of Shiva Baba. So we are brothers. Soul consciousness, we are brothers. When we are spiritually born through the knowledge, through the mouth of Brahma Baba, we are brothers and sisters. And because we are brothers and sisters, it's a most pure relationship. So Baba also has created maryadas for us. How to get up, how to sit, how to anything what we have to do it with maryada. Lot of spiritual love, but also brother and sister relationship of complete purity. Lot of spiritual love, but no attachment of any kind. So this way we keep the honor of our father, right? Honor of our clan. We are from the highest clan. So Bab Dada, then we are brothers and sisters. One time one guru came and started telling Nimal Shanta Dadi, you come, let's go for walk. And Nimal Shanta Dadi said, I cannot go with you. But you all say, no, that we are brothers, souls. She said, no, we are brothers, sisters, and we have maryadas. So he was arguing because he wanted her to go with her for walk outside. And she said, no way I can do that. Because in those days, like one brother, one sister will never go out for walk during Brahma Baba's time. Radhi Prakashmani always used to say, if you go one brother, one sister, the first drishti people will have that you are friends, right? Or girlfriend, mm, boyfriend, or you are, their drishti first thing will be a body consciousness, not good vibration. So if you are going two sisters, one brother, two brothers, two sisters, so Baba has set a very beautiful maryada. So we have to follow Bab Dada. Mhm. We have to follow Brahma Baba. Remember Shiv Baba and follow Brahma Baba. As brothers and sisters, very respectful, loveful relationship, and following the maryadas, right? Because we are royal family. And royal family always have royal ways, royal manners. And we really, really love this life of confluence stage, where we are in such big, unlimited family. Very beautiful family. We share everything with each other. But still, we always remember, I have to remember Shiv Baba and I have to follow Brahma Baba. So, from tomorrow, we will start with the topic of power of yoga. Because many times in Murli Baba says, you use power of yoga in God's task. Use, and I have so many experiences. You don't have to say much through words. Just use power of yoga. And then Dadi Janki said, but why you will use power of yoga to resolve a situation? Why don't you use it for yourself? But power is there. So how things are accomplished in God's task. So we will, for maybe until, yes, January 1st, December 31st, we will do that. And then we have another beautiful program for month of January. I know you all like the sharing, listening to the experiences, very inspiring. So we see what can be done to replace that. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So as today's 21 day, it is the last day of our party. So Sister Gayatri will be with us and she will share with us.
Om Shanti, everyone. And today is day 21. It seems such a short period of time, 21 days. But 21 is actually a very significant number. When I was growing up in my generation, there were two numbers that were very significant. One was 16. So when you got to your 16th birthday, something had to be, it was a milestone and something had to be observed in your honor. So you had your sweet 16 birthday party. And then when you got to 21, it was another milestone in your life. And you were given a birthday party. And usually it was surprise. It was a surprise birthday party. But the birthday party was in honor of giving you the key. And so the 21st birthday, the symbol of that was a key. Now, later on, a few generations after, that number changed to 18. And you got the key when you were 18 instead of 21, but you also got it at 21. And that key was very significant because the key enabled you to enter the home. It was basically now you have the key to the home, so you can stay out if you want and then come back in and don't disturb your parents. But it also meant that you've entered adult life. You've entered a state of maturity. And so I see it the same way, that after 21 days of living with our cooperative companions in a way we've never lived with them before, getting to know them in a very beautiful way, getting them to understand us and where we want to go so they could help us get there. We've actually got the key from Baba, and we've got the key to the home. We've also got the key to the golden age, the kingdom, And we've got the key most of all to his heart. And so there's a golden key, and there is a subtle key, and then there is the diamond key to back that his heart. So when I was going through all of his murlis over 21 days, I felt that his words took on a kind of a meaning when I was going through each word. And one of the first experiences I had with his words was that they were becoming like golden threads. And each word in the Murli was like a golden thread. And I would lift that word or that golden thread. And then I started weaving a tapestry in my own soul. And the tapestry that I was weaving was according to those deep patterns of sanskaras that were in my soul. So the threads of his words became those golden threads that served to weave inside of me, inside of the patterns of my sanskaras, those golden, beautiful experiences of my elevated sanskaras. But his words, after today's Murli, I was particularly struck when I read that Murli on the Lover Beloved, and I felt, my gosh, Baba, you couldn't end the 21 days, like the 20 days to be this, because this is exactly what I was feeling too, that his words became like music. The Murli is a flute, the Murli is music, but it's music to the heart, and then the heart begins to sing. And so when I heard today's Murli, it was set in such a romantic kind of setting that Baba takes romance and adds a spiritual, spirit to it, and it takes on different proportions in one's life. So I chose to play a song for you today, which will tell you, and I suppose speak of my experiences much more eloquently than I can, particularly in touching your hearts. So Rambhai, could you play that song, please? So that expressed everything that's in my heart. And of course, Baba has only words to take our hearts away. And those words are in the Murli. And so thank you, Nora, for putting it together. It was so very beautifully done. Thank you, Rampai, for showing it. And of course, thanks to the Bee Gees, because it's one of the songs of the Bee Gees, and the Bee Gees at one point, and still is, was very close to us and to the family in Miami. So that actually sets the tone. And before I go on to tomorrow's homework, which is the last day, the 21 day, and is so perfectly positioned to end the 21 days, is I must congratulate Avyakti Parivar for putting up their Christmas tree, because I think that it is really connected to the tree of humanity. And of course, thanks Sister Mohini for giving me the opportunity to hold these 21 days, because I ended up being crazily in love with Baba all over again. And so the title for tomorrow's homework is Prajapita Brahma, and elevated sanskara is brother and sister, and of course that sanskara of family. And why I say the tree is very important, and I'm glad that Avyakti Parivar put up that tree, it's because when we talk about Prajapita Brahma, or when Baba talks about Prajapita Brahma, and he talks about the tree of humanity, he's put Brahma Baba, Prajapita Brahma, at the roots of that tree, but also at the top of the tree. And he says that Brahma, of course, connects to the whole tree. And so at this time of Christmas, I think it's ending the 21 days with such a Murli is very important, because the cooperative companions of our mind, intellect, and sanskaras need for us to see that we belong to the same tree of humanity. So the awareness that Baba is asking us to have is the secret of Brahma has also been explained. Brahma and Saraswati become Narayan and Lakshmi. When you say Vishnu, both are included in that. They are now to be transferred. This one's name at the end is kept as Brahma. But see how Brahma is now standing completely in the Iron Age. He does tapasya here in order to become Krishna or Sri Narayan. Saraswati is the daughter of Brahma. No one can understand this. Brahma is shown with 4 arms because this is the family path. So now, what are we going to check in our minds to help us connect to this, to Brahma Baba and also the whole family of humanity? Check, are you claiming full marks in purity of thoughts, words, and deeds? And the change that has to happen. Purity is in the mind means that no sanskaras of impurity should emerge in your thoughts. Have patience, O mind. Your days of happiness are about to come. The spiritual father says, I only come once at the confluence age to give you children the patience of knowing that your days of happiness are now coming. And the intellect, you're going to check. By keeping the significance of which 2 words in your intellect, is it possible to have unlimited disinterest in the whole world? And you're going to change. Ascending and descending are the 2 words. You know that you have been descending for half the cycle. Now it is time to ascend. While descending the ladder, you came into the land of falsehood. You were deities for 21 births. And then you came down that ladder. Devotion is called the path of descending. Knowledge is called the path of ascending. So the significance of the stages of descending and ascending is now in your intellects. And then, of course, the sanskara of brother and sister. Check, what is the relationship between the children of Prajapita Brahma? And the change that has to take place in our sanskaras to accommodate this. You call out to God, Baba, Baba. He has made you belong to him through Brahma. Shiv Baba teaches you through him. The children of Prajapita Brahma are brothers and sisters. You will not indulge in vice only when you consider yourselves to be brothers and sisters. The Father says, be careful not to perform any criminal acts after becoming my child. You have to imbibe all of these aspects very well. Note them down and also take precautions and imbibe divine virtues. So tomorrow's Murli is all on Baba, Prajapita Brahma, and Shiv Baba describing him to us. So good luck, and may your mind, intellect, and sanskaras, your cooperative companions, continue to support you, and may they work in harmony with your associates, your senses, to make your life happy, peaceful, joyful, and forever with Baba. Om Shanti.
I also want to thank Sister Gayatri because many souls said that they had been reading Murli, but now the way they read Murli, they really feel very happy. They can see that how they are jewels of knowledge. And so I think that it's very good, and we will continue in some ways so that we are able to take maximum benefit from reading Murli. And also yesterday I thought that Gayatri Man must be reading Murli whole day because prepare for next Murli, and to read for same day. So, but I also felt that this was a blessing for her that she become the Ganges of knowledge, no? Because Ganges always flow. And I remember when I was young, Didis or Dadis will tell us to give class and say, oh, you should have said at least half an hour before. So Didi said, oh, so I have to tell Ganges now start flowing because your devotees are coming to take a dip. And I don't forget that. So this morning, something like that happened. I had to take class for Malaysia, their NCCC retreat of Asia. And some or other, because our clock changed and they didn't calculate that. So they start calling at 6 in the morning, and I was supposed to give class 7:30. Please wake up someone. Can you get someone? And so we didn't know because Kalaben was reading Hindi only. So we called Gayatri Ben. He said, can you start? Just start for 15-20 minutes. I will be ready. Then I can do it. And she really came on board, and I really appreciated. And so I thought that what I had been thinking, that she has become Ganges of knowledge, Gyan Ganga. So our good wishes, and we really thank you for giving us all these and stories, and especially the song also was very beautiful. So we hope that in some way we will continue, keep inviting you for something. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
So, everyone, can we wave one hand and say thank you to our Didis, Gayatri Ben and Mohini Didi? So, it was kind of a great accomplishment. 21 days, and there is much more coming for January. So, now let's start our Avekti journey. Welcome to a Vikti journey. Today is our Sunday, and Sunday is our Paramdam Day, Home Day, Sweet Silence Day. Let's get our Soman.
Of three Murti Shiva, through Prajapita Brahma, I, the creation, am constantly merged in Bhagdada's arms.
It is so easy, right? To just be in Bhagdada's arms. I, the creation, am constantly merged in Bhagdada's arms. Now,
Om Shanti. Keep happy, healthy in Baba's company. And we say thank you to Baba, good night to Baba, and good night to the family. Om Shanti.